What is up, guys? It's Caleb from MetaJungle, and right now we're at that time of year where the NFL season is right around the corner. In fact, all the teams are back at training camp getting ready for the year. So today what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at an NFL all-day playbook that celebrates this time of year. That playbook being the All-Pro Training Camp playbook. So let's jump right into this and see what we can do. So to get us started, we're here at the playbooks page of NFLallday.com. And we're only going to focus on the all-pro level playbook this time. So now that we are in the playbook, let's take a look at the premium rewards in this playbook. The first one for 50 yards is a single moment reward pack that contains either a common Series 2 moment or a rare Series 2 moment, which would be harder to get but would be pretty awesome to get our hands on. Then if we check the next reward for 100 yards, we have a 2-moment reward pack that will contain one common Series 2 moment, and then another moment that is either a legendary, rare, or common Series 2 moment, with a better chance of getting a rare in this pack compared to the last pack. So some pretty cool rewards available, and I think I'm actually going to be able to get 100 yards and get both of these packs. So let's go ahead, jump in, and complete some challenges. Our first challenge is a Tier 1 challenge for 5 yards, and it asks us to predict a team that will win their first matchup of the preseason. For this, I'm going to choose the Kansas City Chiefs moment that All Day gives us to choose from. I'm going to go ahead and lock it in, and I'll get 5 yards, which I will add to the 5 yards that I already had just for logging into All Day. So I'm already at a total of 10 yards so far. Now let's go ahead and move on to our next Tier 1 challenge, Air Alert, which asks us to submit a moment of a quarterback that has passed for a 70-plus yard touchdown in their career. For this challenge, I'm going to choose this historical Bob Greasy moment from my collection. I'll go ahead and lock it in, and now I get 5 more yards for a total of 15. Next, we have this favorite player challenge, which is super easy. It just asks us to submit a moment of our favorite NFL player. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to use the filters button here to search for my favorite player, that being Patrick Mahomes. And that's going to bring up my Patrick Mahomes moment from my collection. So I can go ahead and I'll select it, I'll lock it in, and now I'm at a total of 20 yards. Next, we have this preseason winners challenge that asks us to predict which team will win the most preseason games. Now, thankfully, we don't have to get this right to get the yardage. We just have to make a choice. Now, this is a really hard prediction to make. It's actually near impossible to make this prediction, and that's just due to the way that the preseason works. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll choose a moment from a team that is consistently good and well coached, and that being the 49ers. So I'm going to lock in this Brock Purdy moment, and now I'm at a total of 25 yards. Alright, we have one final Tier 1 challenge to complete, and that is the Super Bowl Winners Challenge. And it asks us to submit a moment of a team that has won the Super Bowl. For this, I'll choose this Saints Alvin Kamara moment, even though Kamara hasn't won the Super Bowl, the Saints have, so it's going to work. I'll go ahead and I'll lock it in, and now I'm at 30 yards with 70 more to go. Next, we're going to move on to our Tier 2 challenges, and the first one for 10 yards is the Favorite Team Challenge that asks us to submit a rare moment from my favorite team. Now, I have just the moment for this challenge, that being my Jalen Watson rare moment. So I'll go ahead, I'll select it, I'll lock it in, and now I'm at a total of 40 yards. The next Tier 2 challenge is the Multiple Super Bowls Challenge, that asks us to submit a moment from a team that has won multiple Super Bowls. For this, I'm going to go back to the 49ers and choose this Fred Warner moment. I'll lock it in, and now I'm halfway to my goal with 50 yards. Now we're finally at the hardest challenges, the Tier 3 challenges. Now the first one is Touchdown Kings, which asks us to submit a rare or better moment of a player that has led the league in either pass touchdowns, rush touchdowns, or receiving touchdowns. And so let's see if we have a moment that qualifies, and sure enough, we actually do. It's this Terrell Davis rare historical moment that I have. So I can select that, and I'll go ahead and lock it in. Now that challenge was worth 25 yards, meaning I'm now up to 75 yards with only one challenge left to complete. And that challenge is All Pro Lineup, which asks us to construct a lineup of moments from my collection that meets certain qualifications, but the players had to have made the Pro Bowl last season. So the first moment that we need is from a Pro Bowl QB, and for that I'm going to select my Jalen Hurts moment. Next, we need a rare moment from a Pro Bowl wide receiver or tight end, which fortunately I have one, and that being the CeeDee Lamb moment. Next, we need a Pro Bowl running back, and I'll go ahead and go with Josh Jacobs. Now we need a defensive lineman, and for that I'm going to go with Chris Jones. Next, we need a defensive back, which I'm going to go with Tyrann Mathieu. And finally, we need a Pro Bowl linebacker, and for that I'm going to go with Micah Parsons, which is going to finish off this just incredible lineup of great players. So that challenge is actually going to give me 40 more yards, and that's going to put me well over 100 yards, and that means that I'll get both of those reward packs. But I still have one thing I have to do, and that is unlock premium rewards, which means burning moments. For this playbook, it's asking for us to burn 4 common moments, which I can do. And I'm going to scroll through here, and I'm going to choose 4 moments that I'm okay with parting with, such as this Tyler Conklin moment. Now, once I have all 4 selected, I'll follow the prompts to burn the moments, and then I'll have premium rewards unlocked. That means that I'll receive both of those reward packs in the coming days, so stay tuned as I'm going to be doing a reward pack video where I'll rip those packs plus some other reward packs that I've earned from other playbooks. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to follow both me and MetaJungle on X. Also, please make sure to go and hop in the MetaJungle Discord server. Also, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe and keep coming back here for more awesome content. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.